Good morning. Good morning. How are you doing today? Guys, we're going to have a quick rundown of coronavirus number 19. Sounds like a cologne, doesn't it? Number 19. And you have to really ask yourself about that number 19. Why number 19? Well, let's be honest here. You got to forgive me. I smoke. I work out, but I smoke. So I'm going to be smoking while I talk to you. Coronavirus number 19. Yeah, it does. It sounds like a perfume or a cologne. Hmm. Number 19, because one, there's really no other number besides before one, right? And there's no other number after nine. No other number after nine, guys. Just no other number after nine. All other numbers after nine is derivatory from up under nine. So you have the alpha and you have the omega, the beginning and the end. For you conspiracy theories, that's a little spooky, I know. But bear with me here. I'm going to make this shit very simple for you. There's no other number before 1, and there's no other number after 9. So henceforth, number 19, the beginning and the end. Does that mean the earth is going to end? No, it doesn't. So let's not get into that, okay? And some of you Christians, you got to stop that. You're scaring people. Number 19. She's 19 years old. She's a little Asian girl. Oh, come on, stop it. Fuck you, all right? It came from Asia. She's a 19-year-old Asian girl, and she's a genie in a fucking bottle. Yes, a genie in a bottle. And the reason why I said genie in a bottle, because our government, the next move, and not just our government, governments around the world are working on this. They're not working on a fucking cure. No. It's too early for a cure, guys. Let's be honest. How can we bottle this bitch up? You remember that movie? Well, it wasn't a movie. It was a TV show. I Dream a Genie? Yeah. I know a lot of you remember her. Some of you don't remember her. You millenniums, you won't remember her. But go back and check out I Dream a Genie. Every time Tony was the master of the genie, he found the bottle. Every time she got out of line, he would put her ass in a bottle. And he come to realize, whoa, she's a pretty good weapon. So anytime he needed help, he would unleash her ass out of a bottle. That's right, guys. The governments are working on weaponizing this motherfucker. And they're going to weaponize it. They're going to put it in a bottle. And when you blacks and Africans and Mexicans and get out of line, and Arabs get out of line, she's going to unleash that son of a bitch on you. Yeah, you're gonna see that motherfucker. You're gonna see that motherfucker again. It's gonna hang around for quite a while. That's why they're putting it in a bottle. That's just only part of it. That's not everything that they're working on. Now, when we talk about the cure part of what they're working on, it probably will scare most of you. Because the cure part, let's just be honest, some of you motherfuckers are not going to go to the hospital. A lot of you are not going to go to the hospital, and there's no possible way in hell that our government or any government can make sure that every one of us is cured of this virus. I believe it was a fucking weapon. China unleashed a mighty, mighty motherfucking weapon. They was working on the weapon or they intentionally did it. Doesn't really matter. But the simple fact is that shit is a weapon right now. Where was I? Oh, yeah, the cure. Guys, you're not going to the hospital. A lot of you not going to the hospital. You're not going to pull up and let somebody. I know a lot of white people that's not going to go to the hospital. And I'm going to be honest, I know them. I mean, those white folks up in Virginia, Montana, Utah, You think those white folks are gonna go to a fucking hospital and let somebody inject them with some shit? Nah, that shit is not gonna happen. I know a lot of dudes in the hood. They don't even like going to their parole officers. Do you think they're gonna go to a fucking hospital and let somebody inject them with that shit? Nah. You got a lot of legal immigrants in America. And I'm not just talking about Mexicans and no, don't go there. Don't stop. Don't go there. But there's a lot of legal immigrants in America. You think they're going to the hospital? You're fucking crazy if you do. So, United States government already knows this. They already know it. So what's the next move? Well, ADF get involved. You know what's going to happen. When you see them get involved, you know already that they're preparing to put it in your food. The cure is going to be in your food. It's going to be in your water. Hell, shit. Let's bottle that motherfucker up and put it in Coca-Cola. And we talking about the cure. Put it in Coca-Cola and give it to many people who possibly can without them knowing it. Guys, that's the only way they're going to cure this. That's the only way they're going to cure most of the people is to put it in the water. Put it in the food. Hell, let's work on making it airborne so when you guys get to go into those big time soccer games you love going to, and those football games and those baseball games you love going to, when a national anthem is called and that plane is going over your head, they're going to spray that whole fucking field. Yeah. What do you think our top scientists are doing right now? Just ask yourself that. You think they're working on a cure? It's possible. But they're also working on bottling that motherfucker up. We got two sides to this coin here, guys. Every coin has two sides. Like I say, we got a heads and we got a tail. The tail is going to be bottling it up, putting it in the bottle and making it out of a weapon. Number two, which is the heads, is going to be putting a cure on it and making sure we can get it to mass populations of people without them knowing. Yeah. Why do you think the government is getting close to letting us off quarantine? It's probably already in the fucking water. It's probably the cure is probably already in most of the foods. Those packages that a lot of the government, military are passing out, you don't know what the fuck is in that. You don't know what the fuck is in that, do you? No, but a lot of you are going to hand out food. You're going to get in line for handout shit. You see the pitch to all this? This virus is too important not to bottle up. Man, I'm going to be honest. And we're being honest here. It's just food for thought or thought for food. If you was a government leader, you telling me you wouldn't bottle that shit up? Make it out of a weapon? Unleash it when motherfuckers get out of control? I would. Sounds harsh, but hey, you got to look at the world we live in, guys. You really got to look at the world we live in. So we already know that they're going to use it as a weapon. That's one. We know that it's going to be weaponized. It probably already has. We also know that there's going to be a cure. We know that cure is going to be placed in products, in foods, in water. Everybody drinks water. Man, look, at nighttime when you guys are asleep in your houses and you're tucked away, that's when we get active. That's when we get most active. Well, a large population in Dallas is asleep. Where's the water supply? Go dump it in it. Go put it in the water supply. Cure a lot of people. Overnight, next thing you know, the shit is disappeared. It's low key. Now keep in mind though, this virus, they say virus, I say weapon. This weapon It's not going to be totally gone. Once again, I will make it very clear to you that this weapon will not be gone. It's going to linger. It's going to hang around because, unfortunately, we have enemies of the state. And there's plenty of people. Oh my God. Plenty of fucking people who America would just love to unleash this shit on. And we're going to unleash it on some enemies. Now, phase 3 of all this, and this is maybe some good news for some of you, definitely we will seek reparations from China. Okay? Yeah, they got to pay on this one. You're going to have to pay. The process has really already begun. Do you think those lawyers up in Congress are not sitting around twiddling their fingers like, ooh, we're going to get paid on this one, guys? Another person that's going to get paid, or should I say people, those who work for the medical industry are going to get jack fucking money. They're going to get paid. Payday. The big corporations, payday. Now, the Asian community, what was it, 80 billion that they already promised to give them? 80 billion? Whoa. It's a lot of fucking money. Unfortunately, for most African Americans, since we're at the bottom of that totem pole of American society, when they told you guys that they were going to give you $1,200, you fucking flipped out. You thought the world had came to an end. That's sad. That's sad. You put your life value at $1,200 fucking dollars. Oh my God. People, for real? Big corporations are making fucking trillions off this. Trillions. And you put the value of your life at $1,200. I'm surprised you guys are not in the streets fucking rioting. $1,200 fucking dollars? By the time you pay that $1,200, that shit is gone. Your bills have already stacked up. And guess what? While landlords don't have the right to naturally throw you out, they can change the locks on your ass. How many of you know about that? Yeah. But what you don't know is that you have permission to go back and ask, and they got to do it in 2 hours, to give you the key to the lock. That's right. They can change the lock on you. They can't throw you out, but you got to know the law. You got to be able to go back and ask, hey, you locked my apartment or you locked my house up, dude. Let me get a key. Yeah, they got to do that. Now, if your landlord controls the water and electricity and they haven't paid the bills themselves, well, you're on your own still. Now, let's say this, guys. I'm trying to keep this subtle. I don't want to be mean about it. They're gonna put they're gonna put the cure in your food, okay? Don't get alarmed. They're gonna put it in your water. Don't get alarmed. Don't freak out. Because many of you will not go to the clinic. And I don't blame you. I don't fucking blame you one bit. I don't know what the hell they're testing. And hell, be honest, that shit could make you grow an extra head or a penis or an arm or a leg. You know, just in the Ivory Coast of Africa, they tried to set up a testing camp, you know, where they could test it. They burnt that shit to the ground. They burnt it to the ground. Like, fuck no, you're not putting that shit over here in Africa. I don't blame them. I don't blame them one bit. Power to the people. Don't do it. Now, quite a few people got sick back in America in, let's say, it was from November to about January. Quite a few of us got sick. Even I got sick back in like November, January. Yeah, I got sick. I believe I had already had it. I believe it was somewhere down the line I had got infected. Maybe it's possible. It's possible. Or maybe it was just common cold, but I got sick. I got real sick. I mean, I was like in bed for like 3 fucking days. I mean, shaking, shivers, cold, sweats, all that good shit. Uh, I believe I'm probably immune now. It's possible. Not sick now. Feeling great. Haven't been sick in a while. But guys, they're gonna put it in a bottle, and the cure will be in your food and water products. I think that's all for now. Have a good morning.